Good morning, students. Today is our fourth lecture of our chemistry of our +1 science. In our first lecture, we have discussed about the periodic table because chemistry is the basic of that periodic table. Chemistry starts from that periodic table. Without that periodic table, we are unable to do the chemistry. Clear? In that, we have discussed about the blocks. That is the SPD and F block elements, name of their how S block elements, they are the group 1 and group 2 that are called S block elements. In a second lecture, we have discussed about the quantum numbers. In a third lecture, we have discussed about the electronic configuration. Most of you write configuration of elements, and in a homework that is up to, you have a homework up to atomic number 20. But today we have discussed about the electron configuration of a next element and the exceptional case of in this. Firstly, beta, that is I am taking the again example of a calcium. Symbol of a calcium is Ca and the atomic number is 20. So configuration is that 1s2, 2s2, 2p6, 3s2, 3p6, 4s2, 2 to 4, 4, 6, 10, 10 plus 2, 12, 12 plus 6, 18, 18 plus 2, 20. We have filled the 20 electrons in a energy level. Clear? Now next method to write the filling of a electron configuration. How can we fill that electron configuration in an orbitals? That is in a firstly is a 1s. 1s s in a s or s, in a case of s only one orbital is present. So we have to draw only the one orbital. How many electrons are filled in a s orbital? 2 electrons are filled. So that's why we have write 1s2, that is this shows that 2 electrons are present in a 1s orbit. Secondly, in a case of 2s, same s orbital, they have only one orbital, that is show like this way. And in this, how many electrons are present? 2. In a case of a p cases, there are the 3 orbitals are present and we have to draw the 3 boxes. And how many electrons are filled? 6 electrons are filled. According to the rules, how can we fill the 6 electrons? Firstly, we have to fill the single electrons. After that, the pairing will be start. According to the Hund's rule of multiplicity. Second one is the 3s. In a 3s, that is the 2 electrons are present. In a 3p again, 3 orbitals are present and 6 electrons. And in a case of 4s, 2 electrons are present. That is all orbitals are fully filled. Clear? But it's compulsion to write down. That is the below the orbitals now. You are not writing that is 1s2 orbital, that is the 2s2 orbital and 2p6 orbital. It's compulsion to write down. If we are not writing these, that is this is a compulsion to write down. You are not writing. And it's compulsion to blow that orbitals. 3p6, it means you are writing that is below. You make a gap between them. Clear? This is a method to write down the electronic configuration. Now next we have discussed about up to 20 that we already discussed. We have now discussed about the 21. Atomic number 21. Atomic number of a 21 is of a scandium. And scandium symbol is your Sc. And how many electrons are we fill? That is 21. There are the 3 rules. Already we have discussed, that is the Upper principle. That is according to the Upper principle, that according to the Upper principle, that is the we have firstly fill the electronic configuration in a lowest level. After that we are filling in a highest energy level. Second one here, Pauli exclusion principle. According to the Pauli exclusion principle, in a single orbital, in each orbital, we have to fill 2 electrons. You already understand that we have to fill the 2 electrons, and that must be have a opposite spin. You are already feeling like that, na? That is the opposite spin. And third rule is that firstly, if we are taking the example of a p orbital, firstly, if there are we have a 2p4, then firstly we have to fill the single electron in each orbital. After that, pairing will be start. Yeah, these are the rules. After the rules, that is in a case of a scandium, that is the configuration atomic number is 21. And the configuration become 1s2, 2s2, 2p6, 3s2, 3p6, 3d1 and 4s2. Now let us look here. In a case of there, that is when we are filling the 4s, energy level is like this. That is for a 4s, that is n is equal to 4 and l is for s is equal to 0. Then 4 plus 0 is equal to 4. Clear? But in a case of a 3d, n is equal to 3, l for a d is equal to 2. 3 plus 2 is equal to 5. Clear? Now beta, 3 plus 2 is equal to 5. So that's why we have a written 4s before 3d. Clear? We are feeling like this way. But when we are representing, then we represent 4s. Filling we have to firstly. But when we are write down, then we have to write 4s after the 3d. It is a major in a case of above 20 elements that have we have a fill the 4s orbital firstly. In a 4 there the 2 electrons are present. Up to यहाँ तक क्या था आपका कैल्शियम के केसेस तक 20. After that 21 element कहाँ पे जाएगा आपका? In a case of a d orbital. Clear? 3d1. But when we are writing, then we are writing 3d orbital firstly. After we have write to 4s orbital. When we are writing the electron configuration of above 20 atomic number. Clear? Is it clear now, beta? So that's why now configuration become 1s2, 2s2, 2p6, 3s2, 3p6, 3d1, 4s2. And we are representing यहाँ तक आपकी आर्गन तक same. Now 3d. In a case of a d, there are the 5 orbitals. We are representing the 5 orbitals 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Clear? But there are the only one electron is present in a d orbital. So that's why we are fill only one electron. Here, in a case of 4s, there are the 2 electrons are present. We have filling the first 4s orbital. But during the writing, that is we have to write a 3d firstly. After that we have write a 4s orbital. Clear? Now I am taking another example. Another example is iron. Fe is a symbol of iron and atomic number of iron is 26 and the configuration now becomes 1s2, 2s2, 2p6, 3s2, 3p6. Now the 4s na 4s2, 3d6. Clear? We are writing now. Firstly, we have to fill 4s orbital, but we are during the writing we have write 4s after the 3d orbital. Now it becomes 26. 2 plus 2 6, 6 2 plus 2 4, 4 plus 6 10, 10 plus 2 12, 12 plus 6 18, 18 plus 2 20, 20 plus 6 26. Now when we are filling the orbital, that is up to, we have to write like this way. That is the configuration up to argon. Here is the argon, that is remains the same. But after the argon there are the changes. In a case of now, d orbital is present. Now 4s. 4s2, 3d, 6. In a 4s, 2 electrons are present. But in a case of a d orbital, 6 electrons are present. Firstly, we have to fill the single electron in each orbital. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then pairing will be start. Clear? This is the configuration of a iron element, iron atom. Clear? Now there is a most important question. Exceptional case of chromium and copper. How can we write the configuration of a chromium and copper? Now, chromium has a atomic number 24. Chromium has the atomic number 24 and configuration atomic number is 24 and the symbol is Cr. When we have to fill the configuration, then the actually according to the actually rule, firstly 1s2, 2s2, 2p6, 3s2, 3p6. Now 4s2, 3d4. It becomes 24. But this is not the configuration of chromium. This is a wrong. This is the exceptional cases in a case of a chromium and a copper. It's have to remember. That is a, but the actual right configuration. That is 1s2, 2s2, 2p6, 3s2, 3d5, 4s1. We have to fill 24 electrons, but there is a difference in a case of a chromium. That is, in a case of a chromium, 4s1 orbital and form a this. Here the actually 4s2 होने चाहिए थे ना, but one electron from 4s that is moves to d orbital, and here the one is electron is subtract and here the one is add. So that's why it becomes 4s1 and 3d5. This is the right configuration of chromium. Clear beta? This is the exceptional cases in a case of a chromium and a copper. And for a more confusing, this is the most important question. That is, what is the configuration of a chromium and a copper? Most important. Now, firstly we have discussed about a chromium. Now we have discussed about the copper. Copper, in a case of a copper, that is the atomic number here 29 and the symbol is Cu, and a configuration according to our rules that we have discussed, that is 1s2, 2s2, 2p6, 3s2, sorry, here is the 3p6, sorry, 3p6, 3d9, 4s2. That is 29 electrons we have to fill. Clear? But actually that is a right configuration in a case of a copper. Now this is the wrong configuration. Actual configuration of that a copper is 1s2, 2s2, 2p6, 3s2, 3p6, 3d10, 4s1. In a case of a chromium and copper, in a s orbital, one electron is present of form that. In a case of a chromium, that is 5 electrons are present in a d orbital, and in a case of a copper, that is a 10 electrons are present in a d orbital. This is the exceptional cases of a chromium and a copper. Clear? This is we have to mind in a. Clear? The next question is why there is a exception cases while we are writing the configuration of a chromium and a copper. This is due to the half filled and fully filled orbitals. In a case of a chromium, that is we have to fill a 3d5 4s1, but in a case of a copper we have to fill 3d10 4s1 up to argon tak, that is remains same. Clear? That is due to that half filled and fully filled orbital have a more stability. That in a case of a d orbital, that is we have to fill the 10 electrons, but here we have to fill the 5 electrons. 10 ka half 5. So half filled in a case of a copper, that is in a case of a d, that is we have to be able to fill the 10 electrons. This is the full filled. Half filled and fully filled orbitals has a high stability, has the more stability. So that's why it is as a exceptional case of a chromium and a copper. Clear? Now we have discussed that is a symmetrical arrangement. Why? Now question that is why they have a high half filled and fully filled orbital have a more stability. Clear? That is the next. That is the first reason. Is there are the two reasons. That is firstly is due to the symmetrical arrangement. Up to argon beta, that is the same energy, same configuration, but in a case of after that we have to fill 3d5 and 4s1. Clear? That is a symmetry. They have a same symmetry, na? They have a looking good due to the half filled, due to the high symmetry, due to the symmetrical arrangement. So that's why they have a more stable, because the half filled and fully filled orbitals have a more symmetrical arrangement. Next we have taken the example of a copper. In a case of a up to argon, the configuration remains same. After that 3d10 and 4s1. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. In this only one electron is present. Clear? Now they have a fully filled orbital, so that's why they have a more symmetrical arrangement. Clear? Question is that why the half filled and fully filled orbitals have a more stability, because in a first reason is that in a case of a half filled and fully filled orbital they have a more symmetrical arrangement. In a case of a chromium and a copper also, we are showing the example of a copper and a chromium. Second one reason is that due to the large exchange of energy. In a case of when they have a half filled or the fully filled orbital, they have a more tendency to jump the electrons from one orbital to another. In a case of that जो आपकी होनी चाहिए थी configuration, in a case of a 3d4 4s2, in that 3d4, that is this electron is jumps in this. Second one is this electron is first probability is that this electron is moves in this orbital. Second is this electron is move in this orbital, and third one this orbital is moved in this orbit. There have the three probabilities. And now next, second electron is move in a third orbital, and this one second is also moves in a fourth orbital. They have a two possibility of exchange of energy. Now there are the third electrons, that is electron present in a third orbital that have a tendency to move in a fourth orbital, that have only one possibility. Total possibility 3 plus 2 plus, in a case of this 3, 2, 1, that have a 6 possibilities. If we write the configuration like this, 3d 4 and 4s2, clear? But if I writing the configuration that is like a 3d 5 and 4s1, first reason is that due to the symmetrical arrangement, the second reason is that due to the high exchange of energy. That is, we have to fill the 5 electrons, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Now in a case of exchange of energy, first that is electron present in a first orbital have a tendency to move in a second, also in a third, in a fourth and in a fifth. 1, 2, 3, 4. They have a 4 possibilities. Second, that is a second electron present in a second orbital, that is have a tendency to move in a third, fourth and fifth. They have a 3 possibilities. Now in a case of a third electron, that electron present in a third orbital have a move to tendency in a fourth and in a fifth also. They have a 2 possibilities. And next case is fourth, that is electron present in a fourth orbital have a tendency to move in a fifth orbital. 1 possibility is also there. Total possibility is 4 plus 3, 7, 7 plus 2, 9, 9 plus 1, 10. They have a 10 possibilities to exchange the energy. So that's why half filled and half fully filled orbitals have a high stability. In a case of so that's why chromium and copper are the different cases while we are writing the electronic configuration of these elements. First is due to the symmetrical arrangement, they have a high symmetry, more symmetry in this case. Second one is they have a large exchange of energy, so that's why they have a high stability. Half filled and fully filled have a high stability. Clear beta? This is the most important question in a case of +1 also and +2 also. Thank you.